Got to come at y'all today about a behavior that we all are familiar with, but we really do not pay this too much attention and we sweep it under the rug. Yes. You see that? Passive aggressiveness, okay? The passive aggressive behavior is nothing but characterized by anger and other emotions, that a person feel towards you, but they express it in an indirect way, whether that is trying to do things behind your back maliciously through they try to compliment you and praise you, but also at the same time they are offending you, or they're throwing a shot, whatever way you want to call it. You understand? Another thing about passive aggressive people, a lot of times you will see them, they are the type of people that would throw stones and then hide their hand. They're the type of people that you go to them and ask them, did they say something, do something, and then they'll lie about it. Okay, they're the type of people that play victim all the time. They're the type of people that also do a lot of gaslighting. Okay, they're the type of people that when you go to work, they really irritate you. They're the type of people that when you are having problems or you see the family really divided, 9 times out of 10 they're the one in the centerfold of it, but they're acting like they don't have nothing to do with it, and they're always shifting blame. Passive aggressive people do a lot of talking about people, but then they smile on their face, hey, how you doing? And they try to make it, well, we at work, we got to be professional, or, I'm just trying to keep cordial. No, boo, you're really passive aggressive. Okay. But I want to tell y'all something, right? We've been dealing with this for a lot in our families, friends, circles, at work, even in our relationships. Okay. Cause we do have some passive aggressive spouses, right? Or some passive aggressive lovers, right? They go put on the silent treatment, start walking around slamming stuff. You don't know what's happening, what's going on. You keep trying to ask what's going on. They going out here, going on dates, picking arguments and stuff, instead of just bringing things to the table and talking to you like human beings with some sense, right? So we need to stop dealing with this passive aggressive behavior. And people feel like when they passive aggressive that they are better than people that are aggressive or assertive. Let's say that, because y'all abuse that word aggressive. It's really assertive, right? To a passive aggressive person, a assertive person is always going to come across as aggressive, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, they come across as a certain way, or they behave in this manner, and we always gotta be on the fence, or I feel like this type of behavior is always being swept under the rug because they feel like they're not punching you in the face directly, or they're not yelling and cursing at you or screaming to the top of the lungs, that they feel like that because they're behaving in the way that they're behaving, that is actually acceptable, and they comparing themselves to somebody who is more aggressive or assertive, like, well, at least I'm not yelling and cussing, at least I'm not punching you in the face. And when reality is just as offensive, it's just as damaging. Okay, because you will hold a person accountable for punching you in the face, but then you the same person, passive aggressive person, that would go and try to get my job and get me fired from my job, and then I lose my job and I can't provide for my children. I'm in a depression. My kids can't get certain shoes and stuff like that, and you don't think there's nothing wrong with doing something like that. You look at the person that punched you in your face as a bad person, but you don't see yourself as that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you didn't do it in a physical manner. You understand? Or you didn't yell and raise your voice for everybody to see, but it was all anger, just expressed in a different way. You understand? It was a better way to actually deal with that. So I'm saying this, right? Y'all need to go ahead and dismantle that and stop playing with the spirit. You see people in your life that's passive aggressive, stop sweeping it under the rug, because it's becoming dangerous, and it's taking over, and it's dividing our families, it's dividing our marriages. We passing these traits down to our children, and we need to stop that. We're not doing the passive aggressiveness. When you got people that are talking about people, but they're not confronting the people that they got problems with, guess what? Challenge them to do so. We dismantling that passive aggressive spirit in 2024, and I advise you to do so too.